Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Today we will be making chili. It is 5:30 in the morning, so let's get started. We're going to cheat a little bit. We're going to use Carol Shelby's chili kit that I got at Walmart the other day. We are going to use red beans in there, and we've been soaking those overnight. I suggest you do that because they are a tough little bean. Let's get them out and see how they're doing. I had them soaking in the refrigerator overnight. Even though we're going to cook them in the crock pot all day long on low for about 10 hours, I'm still going to try to soften them up a little bit on the stove while we're preparing all the other ingredients. We're going to add a little onion to the mix. First we're going to saute it. We will dice it up a little bit. We're going to add the onions to the pot that we have chopped up and work on it a little bit more. Our red beans seem to be boiling, so we better vent that sucker before it overflows. We're going to pour in a little bit of grapeseed oil to help them onions in their sauteing endeavor. Working with a ground beef and pork blend. As always, before and after handling ground meat, you should wash your hand, or any kind of meat that is. Chop up your ground meat so it'll be easier to cook, of course. Houston, we have a problem. I had to take off the lid because the steam was building up. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I got the ground meat and onions all mixed up. Let's let that simmer a little while. If you are cooking the beans a little bit on the stove, make sure you stir that frequently because you don't want to have burnt, mushed up beans or, you know. Be careful with the steam because it will be hot on your hands and arm and face, so be careful, y'all, when cooking. Depending on how you like your chili, you can drain your ground meat and then add it to your pot if you're not cooking it in the original pot. We are going to add the chili powder packet. We're going to add the salt packet, but if you're on a salt-free diet, I suggest you not add that, but we're going to add it. And being this is the South, we're going to add the cayenne pepper packet. Now just mix that up a little bit. We'll add our liquid momentarily. Now add your tomato product of choice. I'm going to add 2 cans since that's how many I opened. Can number 2. And now we're going to add some broth. I suggest not squeezing it from the bottoms since this is a cardboard type container, and when I did, it spilled out all over the place. You add enough liquid to cover your beans since they are not cooked. We don't have the beans in there yet, but we're going to go ahead and add the liquid so we can mix up the seasonings and everything, and then we might have to add more later. If you're cooking with a crock pot, you will check it often throughout the day and add more broth as needed. And remember, when you are cooking in the kitchen, please clean up your messes. Please leave the kitchen like you found it, if not in better shape. And now I proceed to mix this stuff up. Look at that nice red color we got. Okay, it's all mixed up. Now, before we get this thing cooking, let's give it a little taste. So far, so good. Let's see how it does after it's been cooking for about 10 hours. Now we're going to add the beans. Be careful. Don't want to make any big splashes. All right. Now mix that up real good. Okay, now it's time to cover the crock pot. Plug it in and set it. We're going to set the time for low 10 hours. Hi y'all, we got that chili simmering in the crock pot. It's going to be there till about 4:30 or whenever. Might let it go a little longer, it just depends. We're going to check it throughout the day. I said if you want to know how it tastes and you're in the area, come by later today and you can get a sample. If not, we'll eat it all ourselves and probably stink out the whole neighborhood. But see y'all later. Y'all have a good one.